Hey guys, gonna be looking at the Beastex Mini a little bit more. Recently I got an upgrade. Well, I say upgrade, but really all I did was I swapped out the scroll wheel. Let me get the original one really quickly. Here is the original one. Looks like this. It's a little plasticky, as you can see. And I swapped it out with this one from BTL, I believe. I think it's from BTL. I got mine from AliExpress. I actually got the wrong color, so they sent me the wrong color, but I got a refund for it, so I'm not mad about it. But here we are going to talk about the Beastex Mini and whether you should get it and what to expect, I suppose, or maybe what accessories you might want to get. So for me, the scroll wheel was a must because for me, either my fingers are so soft or something, but like it's too slippery. So right now it's fine, as you can see, it's fine. But when I used it, it was a little bit heavier in game, and where it would be like my finger would sometimes slide off. Personally, was a thing I needed to upgrade, but might not be for you. So other than that, depends on your hand grip, but I'm assuming since you're buying a Beastex Mini, you either have small hands or you're playing fingertip. And if you're playing fingertip, you're probably gonna want these grip tapes. I like the core pads I have on here. I've tried BTL grips and I've tried a lot of other grips on them. They work fine. There's the Laonda thin grips that are super grip. They felt really nice, but they got slippery after a while. So far I found that the core pad grips to be the best for the Beastex Mini, and they've been serving me well. And if you've seen my last video, you've seen how I talked about the skates a little bit and how they're a little inconsistent. And that is, I believe, because I was placing it right on the corners of each one's. And as you can see, there's a little gap right here for pulling up skates. And that did create a little bit of an imbalance. So unfortunately, you can't place your skates right in this corner perfectly. So for me, when I use my hard pad Serapad Kin, when I do this thing, when I lift my mouse, I do like this sometimes because it's like easier. Like I tilt my mouse instead of like lifting up completely. I will scratch the desk a little bit or my mouse pad. So that might be a problem for you, but maybe not. Who knows? Just depends on you. Anyways, it's kind of like a minor nitpick that's why I kind of mentioned on my last review, I suppose, of the Beastex, is that the feet felt a little bit different on the Beastex rather than other mice I used, and I think that's probably the reason. So that's something something to keep in mind if you like using dots like I do. Another thing I really don't like is there's this little den right here. There used to be a sticker here, used to say Beastex, mine ripped off, but it bothers me because I can't even consider putting a dot here or here. Well, I could, but it wouldn't be flat. As you can see, there's like this little hole right here. So that's a little bit of a bummer. Nothing to like really hate the mouse for anything, but a little bit of a bummer. Anyways, some things to additionally note. One thing I did find one of the most annoying things I found out about this mouse is ticking off the mouse, opening up and reclosing it. So for some reason, there's supposed to be like a lip tool. How to explain it? So basically, the top shell here has a hook that hooks into this shell, and for some reason, it is, I can probably show you because the OP1 is very similar, I believe. The OP1 has a very similar thing. As you can see right here, there's like these front things right here, and it hooks into these. The Beastex Mini is the opposite of that, where the hook things are on top of it. Actually, that's, sure, yeah, they're kind of like that. But basically, for some reason, it is incredibly hard to put on sometimes. Like, it is really frustrating and annoying to put on. So the times I have to open up my mouse and the times I have tried to do it, has been annoying. It's not a deal breaker, but it is annoying. So in general, I suppose that's my little bit longer talk about the Beastex Mini. It's still my favorite mouse, even with all those problems considered. Because, well, let's see, the scroll wheel, $8 fix, and I got a refund for it. So for me, it was free, and that might not even be an issue for you. Second of all, the core pads needing grips. Yeah, I guess that is another $8 or so. So it does a little add up. So if you don't want to, because the mouse is already expensive, so if you don't want to spend even a little bit more like that, then that's kind of annoying. Also note that the Beastex Mini comes with glass skates and other skates. They're cool. They're not that great, but they're fine. So, but I'm assuming you already have universal dot skates or extra skates, so it's probably not going to be an extra expense for you, assuming you're a nerd like me and whatnot. But yeah, overall, I say the Beastex Mini is still my favorite mouse to use. I did order myself a Skyrox V8, so I can't wait to give that a go because it's about the same weight, and I've noticed that the weight actually does matter for me. I think I like the weight. I think the weight matters for me a lot more than it really should, like in terms of how I prefer it at least. So it's gonna have a similar shape to the X2A or the X2V2, and so with the wider grip, I want to see if I play better with that. Because this is a very small mouse, even when I use fingertip, if ideally it'd be a little bit wider, just so I can relax fingertip grip it. But the way I play, if I relax my fingers, it'd be a little bit of space, as you can see. Not a huge deal, but if you want to play with relaxed fingertip grip and you wanted to like, because when you strain your arm too much, it's kind of hard to aim. So for me, I was curious on trying out the Skyrox V8, and I will let you guys know what I think about that. But in general, Beast X Mini, still probably my favorite mouse to date. Haven't tried a ULX, would like to try that out. Haven't been using this for as long as I can remember at this point. So, still a decent buy, even to this day. Still 34, 35 grams, give or take. Really good weight. And, yeah. I'd say a pretty solid bet. Though, I would probably give the Skyrox V8 a choice, or a chance, if you... well, the shape's different a little bit, but other than that, the price is significantly different. So if money is an issue for you, then I would consider something else. But even then, I don't think the B6 Mini is a wrong choice, especially if you do fingertip grip or have small hands, because it is still a great mouse overall. Has served me well. The coating is quite nice still. Even though I haven't really put grips on it, there's not a lot of like wear to it. Like I took off the grips on the clicks, and I've been using it a lot. But as you can see, there's not like a noticeable wear to it. And I think that's really nice about the mouse. Yeah. The weakest point about this mouse is probably that the plastic base is a little weak, but you know, that's how they reduce the weight, and that's just the base. Not like that's important. But yeah. Well, that's my V6 Mini. If you have any questions, please let me know. Still my most used mouse. Really like it. I also got this mouse pad right below it recently, so if you want me to review that too, let me know. It's also quite nice. But yeah, that's me, the B6 Mini. If you have any questions, like I said, let me know. Well, thank you guys for watching. Peace!